billions of people out on the street, so angry. But is it with Lula or with Dilma?
With both of them. With the Workers' Party, which is pretty much a child of Lula. And let's be honest, Dilma Rousseff is Lula's protege. He created her for politics. I mean, she used to be a state minister and then became his successor. So there's no differentiation. Of course, before the car wash operation started, pointing Lula as a possible source of investigation, the anger was much more deflected to Dilma. But now they're all in the same bag, as we say in Brazil.
How much power is he going to have now? Because opponents are saying, look, he's going to be essentially in charge.
You could think so, because he's assuming one of the most important briefs in the government, which is the political articulation. It's pretty much what in America would be the chief of staff. Well, the difference here is the chief of staff has a ministerial position. It's pretty much negotiating in the opening. They want Lula to be able to negotiate political stability, which means providing that one of the biggest government coalition partners, the PMDB, doesn't go away. It tends to be a difficult thing, because if they're listening to the message from the streets, it's very, very difficult to support the government now.
And despite the scandal surrounding him, does he remain reasonably popular? Because he left office with about an 80% popularity rating.
Well, his popularity has plummeted since then. He's not the savior of the nation anymore. However, he's still a very popular figure. And after he was taken for questioning a couple of weeks ago, you could see that could have given him a lifeline, a political lifeline in terms of talking in this inflamed discourse. It remains to be seen if he's still got enough power to do what he wants to do, to bring some stability and keep Dilma in power.
Fernando, a lot rests now on this conversation that the two of them had that has been leaked. You've listened to it. What did you make of it?
It's a conversation between allies. There isn't anything horrendously controversial in there, apart from the fact Lula says some personal things about his opinion of the investigation at the Supreme Court. Nothing like billions, I think. But if anything taken out of context can sound really bad and can sound really good. I just think that the problem is the timing of the release of these conversations is horrendous because of all the anger. And it certainly didn't do any case.
Yeah, it looks like politics and the legal process are being blurred by what has happened. But do you think we're going to see Dilma being impeached now?
It remains to be seen, because nobody knows what's going to happen, and whoever tells you that they know it's lying, basically. We have other politicians who could be taking Dilma's position that are also being investigated. The political crisis is not only restricted to the Workers' Party, it also affects Congress. And we don't know yet if Dilma's enemies will have the power to make the impeachment process go away, which is why the PMDB, the coalition partners' decision is going to be so important, and probably why Dilma brought Lula as well. A lot of people are saying that she's trying to shield him from the investigation. But he also has an important role to play that Dilma can't play anymore. She was never a politically savvy person.